I'm Harriet. I'm a wellbeing coach here at Isorropia, and today I'm going to talk to you about food and mood. Eating a healthy, balanced diet is so important when it comes to improving your mood and mental well-being, but it's a part of mental health that is often overlooked. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about how what you eat can have an impact on your mood and how you can begin to make active changes to your diet. So let's start with the basics. Why do we need food? Put simply, we need food because as human beings, we are biological machines. Just like a car needs fuel to run, we need food to run our bodies. And just like a petrol engine wouldn't be happy if you fed it diesel, our bodies too need particular nutrients in order to properly function. We tend to be very familiar with the idea of this in relation to physical health, and know that if we eat too much cholesterol, it's bad for our heart, or drinking too much alcohol is bad for our liver. But what we often forget is that our brain is a physical organ that needs physical maintenance too. What we eat can have an effect on our brain health and therefore on our mood. So when we eat well, what we're doing is giving ourselves a solid, healthy base to work from. And in doing so, we give ourselves the best possible circumstances in which we can begin to manage our moods. I'm going to ask you a question now. I'd like you to answer it just in your heads at home. What do you think the brain is made of? I'll give you a few seconds to have a think. What do you think the brain is made of? The brain is mostly made from fat, and at nearly 60% fat, it's actually the body's fattiest organ. Why is this relevant? Because the brain needs what the brain is made of, and needs these essential fatty acids in order to function well. The most important fatty acid for the brain is omega-3. I won't go too much into the science right now, but essentially, omega-3 plays a role in the synthesis and functions of neurotransmitters, which are things like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, which all play a role in mental well-being. If we can give our brains the essential nutrients they need, our neurotransmitters will be able to function better, and we could see an improvement in our mental well-being. So where can we get omega-3? We can get omega-3 in foods such as fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, but probably the easiest way to know we're getting enough is to take supplements. You can buy cod liver oil in most supermarkets, or if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can supplement with algae oil instead, but you may need to look online or try somewhere like a health food store. But it's not just omega-3 that's important. Eating a healthy, balanced diet in general can help to improve your mood and give you more energy, and can even help you to think more clearly. The key player here is fruits and vegetables. A study in a journal called Nutritional Neuroscience concluded that a higher consumption of vegetables may cut the odds of developing depression by as much as 62%. This is absolutely huge. The study concluded that eating lots of fruits and vegetables as part of your diet may present a non-invasive, natural, and inexpensive therapeutic means to support a healthy brain. I want to be very clear. I'm not saying that if you get your 5 a day, your depression will go away. But if you can get your physical health in shape, you put yourself in the best possible position to begin working on your mental well-being in other ways too. How often you eat may also have an impact on your mood. We've all heard of getting hangry, but there is some truth in the term. The sudden drop in blood sugar that people feel when they are hungry can cause the brain to struggle with mood regulation, with the emotion people most commonly struggling with being anger. Alongside this, the hormones that activate appetite also activate the parts of the brain associated with stress and anxiety. This is because pre-civilization, being hungry was a serious thing. If we didn't find or hunt food, we would die. Today, we can simply reach into our fridge or pop down the supermarket, but our brains still believe that hunger is something to be worried about. Hence, the brain response is kicking into action. Luckily, the solution to this is very simple. Just by eating at regular times, you can help to regulate your mood. Of course, It's very easy for me to just stand here and tell you to take your vitamins, eat healthy, balanced meals, and eat them at regular times. But achieving these things on a regular basis can be difficult, especially if we are struggling with our mental well-being. So how can we try to make these things a little easier for ourselves? One thing I recommend is taking it slow. Identify one thing you'd like to change. For example, starting to take omega-3 supplements. And then try to work this into your daily routine. Once you've got this in place, you can try adding in more vegetables or working on your meal times or whatever it might be. Taking things one step at a time can help make things feel more manageable, and you're more likely to keep it up long term. Another simple but great tool is planning. Using a meal planner at the beginning of the week can help you to plan in advance what you're going to eat and what ingredients you will need, making the whole thing feel easier over the week. If you're unsure where gaps may be in your diet, it may help to keep a food diary for a few weeks, just so you can begin to identify what areas you're doing well in and what could use some attention. You can find print-out weekly meal planners and food diaries in the units area of the Facebook page. But any way that works for you is brilliant, whether this be a printout, Google Calendars, a note on your phone, or even just a pen and paper. It may also help to come along to an online wellbeing planning session on Facebook, so you can get some more tips and tricks about how to begin getting healthy eating into your routine. I hope you've enjoyed this video today and that you've learned something from it. I'm going to leave you with a few questions to think about. Is your diet healthy, balanced, and regular? Do you think that a poor diet could be partially responsible for your ongoing well-being issues? And what is one thing you can start doing from today that will help to improve your diet? I hope to see you in a workshop or live session soon.